Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Ivana, but you can call me Ava. And today I'm going to be talking about my experience with Wegovy and Ozempic and giving just a little bit of a weight loss update because I feel like we've been waiting for this, and I have been talking about getting on Ozempic for the last 6 months. So yeah, I feel like we should just be talking about this. Oh my god, these strings are bothering me. Okay, so my Ozempic and Wegovy journey started on April 3rd, 2024. I remember it like it was yesterday because it was pretty much like last month. Well, 2 months ago now. Wow, I can't believe it's already June. But I decided to start the injections because first of all, let's just get this out of the way. No, I'm not diabetic, so before anyone comes at me and is like, well, you're not diabetic, so why the hell are you on Ozempic, or why were you on Ozempic? It was for weight loss. And you might look at me and be like, well, you don't need it. Or you might look at me and be like, well, you do need it. So I don't know what your opinion is, but I am on about 7 psych meds, and boy oh boy, do you gain weight on those. And is it hard to lose weight on those? Yes, it is a challenge to lose weight on psych meds. Let me tell you what. Yeah. So let me just explain as to how I gained so much weight in such a little amount of time. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I was put on Abilify, which is like an antipsychotic, or a mood stabilizer. And little did I know that it makes you gain a lot of weight depending on, who you are. I gained about 20 pounds in 2 months on Abilify. And oh my god, did it show. Wow. You can go back to my old videos and just tell that I had such a big bloated face. I just looked big. I looked big. And it was hard to deal with because I have struggled with my weight my whole life. And I did everything to lose those 20 pounds. I even told my psychiatrist, I was like, listen, girl, I gained 20 pounds. Is there a medication that is like a mood stabilizer that could make me lose weight? Like, that also acts as like a appetite suppressant. And she was like, well, there's Topamax. We could try that. So we tried Topamax, and it definitely did work as like a, appetite suppressant for sure. I did lose like 4 pounds on it, which I'm guessing was literally just water weight. And I exercised, I ate healthy, I ate like nothing to lose weight. I was doing everything in my power to lose weight, whether it was healthy or whether it was not healthy, and I don't recommend that, but I was doing everything because I was so upset with the way I looked and the way I felt. I just hated the way I felt. I hated the way that I hated myself, and I was the highest weight I ever have been, and it was mentally so hard to see that on the scale. I was scared. I was genuinely scared that it was going to keep going up. And in my brain, it was like, well, now you have 40 pounds to lose. Well, now you have, 50 pounds to lose. This is going to be hard. As soon as I hit the highest number, I told my mom, and I was like, I can't do this by myself anymore. Like, there's no way that just me and dieting and exercising is going to do anything, because I've tried and it has not worked. and I don't know what to do anymore. So I made an appointment with my primary care physician, and she got me in pretty fast. I did call and say I want to talk about Ozempic and, you know, semaglutide or something like that, something that can help me lose weight. So I got in and I stepped on the scale and I was like, wow, it went up more. My primary care doctor came in and she was like, so what's going on? And I was like, I want to go on Ozempic or Wegovy or whatever I can to lose weight. Like, seriously, put me on whatever, bitch. Like, anything to get this off, because I'm over it. And she was like, okay. So she put me on Ozempic for the first month, and then after that we switched to Wegovy after that month, because my insurance was not going to cover Ozempic because it is for diabetes, and my insurance was like, you know, whatever with Wegovy. It was like, I don't care. My time with Ozempic was rough, to say the least. The first injection I did was fine. My appetite went away the next day. I barely had an appetite. I, you know, would think about food and I would feel sick. I was like, ew, food? No. And after that, I would eat a meal. You know, just a meal. Sometimes even a snack. And the next day I would throw it all up. Because with Ozempic, it kind of acts as like a bariatric surgery where your stomach is like, it doesn't digest food as fast, which keeps you full longer. So I think what my body was doing was, since it wasn't digesting, my body would just throw it up the next morning. So on Ozempic, I would throw up whatever I ate the day before. Whether it was at 9 a.m. the day before, I would throw that up the next morning. My body was not digesting anything. And I lost a few pounds on Ozempic. It wasn't major. It wasn't, you know, you see these things on celebrities about how they're on Ozempic and they like lost like 2,000 pounds. And I'm like, what? Like they must have been on it for a really long time then. But my body was really just not vibing with Ozempic, obviously, because I don't have diabetes. I think it was just not vibing with whatever was happening. It was like, no, I don't want this. I don't need this. I don't vibe with this. Okay. So I was throwing up every day. I had really, really bad acid reflux. I would literally eat Tums like they were candy, because if not, I would just sit down and acid would come up, and it was just really bad. And after my last shot of Ozempic, I started Wegovy. And also with Ozempic, my last shot, I injected it and it left a huge bruise on my stomach for 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it was rough. And it hurt. I'm never going back on Ozempic. It wasn't good. It was not a good experience. Also, I dealt with some pretty bad constipation because I wasn't digesting any food. Yeah. But the total amount of weight I lost on Ozempic was about 10 pounds, maybe like 7 pounds. So then we started Wegovy. I got it shipped to me and I was scared to try it because of what I went through with Ozempic. I was like, well, this is also semaglutide. And the last time I experienced semaglutide was rough. It was horrible. I was puking every morning and I did not like it. So I tried it, and boy, oh boy, was it so much better. I think because it was meant for just weight loss, it was instantly like a change that I wanted and needed. I have lost a total of 20 pounds now. I am so happy I am so excited. I still have like 10 pounds to lose for my first goal weight, and then like 20 pounds for like my like, you know, goal weight. But I am so happy with Wegovy. I'm so happy. That's all I can say is I'm just so thankful for it. Like I stepped on the scale this morning and I wasn't expecting to lose. I was expecting to gain weight because that's my mindset, is because, you know, through all of this shit that I've gone through, it's always like, well, I probably gained weight. And I stepped on the scale and I lost weight and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even say anything. Like I just looked at the number and I was like, and then I just like got off and I was like, what is happening? Like I was speechless in a way. Like I was like, what? Wegovy, I have not thrown up once. I do get nauseous, but I take Zofran and then within minutes I feel so much better. I do have some sensitivities now to like dairy and gluten. I kind of have sensitivities to gluten and dairy now, where if I do eat it, I do feel pretty nauseous. You know, like, you know. But other than that, Wegovy has been my best friend with weight loss. Seeing the number go down is just so rewarding in a way, and I know it's just, you know, I shouldn't say I'm proud of myself because it is an injection that's kind of doing the work for me, but I'm happy and I'm thankful that this is happening and that I'm finally seeing a number that I'm happy with. So if you are thinking about going on Wegovy or Ozempic, and you're not diabetic, I would go on Wegovy or Mounjaro because those are meant for weight loss. Ozempic is for diabetes, and it has some gnarly side effects for some people, and you never know if it's going to be you. So I would stick with the weight loss ones. Yeah, it's just, it's great. It's exciting. I'm happy. And I am just so grateful and thankful and really excited for this. Excited to love myself and my body and to be confident and to feel better and to just, yeah, feel better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe down below, leave a thumbs up, and also leave a comment. And if you want to follow me on my weight loss journey for more content, then definitely subscribe and follow along. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!